Hey, what's up, you guys? Hope everybody's having a wonderful Mandela Effect day. Hey, here I am. Hey, guys. So we're doing a couple shout outs tonight. We're just going to be on for like an hour. And Tom may pass in here, Digital Scribe. So it'd be great to have him on here. And waiting for Teresa to join in. She's just now getting off of work, guys. So tell me, how's everything going? Let's see what's happening in the chat. Hold on. Give me one sec, you guys. Oh, there we go. Okay, hey guys, how's it going? Okay, hey Raleigh, Preliminal. Hey, what's up, you guys? Okay, so everybody geared up? Yeah, Preliminal, I saw that. You want me to share that residue with everybody? You say you sent us the moon. All right, I'll share it with everybody. Hold on. Okay, give me one sec, you guys. There it is. Okay, this was sent in by Preliminal. He wanted me to share this with y'all. There you go. Look at that. There's residual from the moon. You guys see that? Yeah. Anytime you guys have some residual, just let me know, and I'll. And it says I'm presenting. Okay, hold on. Sorry, let me share the screen. That'll probably help. There you go. There's the moon. It's almost like you could lasso it. Oh, man. Okay. So let's see what's happening, guys. You guys see it? I'll share it one more time. Thank you, Preliminal, for sharing that. How did you find that, buddy? Okay. So let me take a look at my let me take a look at my subscriptions here, and we'll see if we can do a few shout outs, okay? Okay, subscriptions. I'll let you know who I'm subscribing to. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Preliminal. Let's see. This may or may not work right. Subscriptions. See if we got list view. Okay. Quite a few subscriptions. You guys, let me ask you this. Do you guys have any recommendations for any recommendations that you guys have? See, I'm into gaming too, you can tell, huh? I got some gaming ones here. Yeah, what we're looking at here, these are subscriptions. Guys, you know about Uni Uprising? That's Unirock. He's one of our friends on in the Mandela world. So let me click on him real quick. Uni Uprising, guys. This is his channel. Oh, he's actually live now, guys. Let's see what he's talking about.
Because I can get a very well-produced video done if you have a lot of thought you put into it.
You guys see him?
You write out your outline like we did in the beginning. We started with an outline and a piece of paper. We took.
Yep, there we go. That's Unirock. He's one of our friends. Oh, look at that. We're looking at 2 live chats back to back. Wow. Oh, man, I've never done this before, you guys. This is awesome. Hey, guys. Oh, man. We all know each other. See? You see how he gives them all the wrenches? There's Dr. Taranlupo. Let's say hi, Dr. Taranlupo. Oh man, this is great. Oh yeah, there's RTM Productions. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna be on for a little bit, guys. That's another channel. Let's look at RTM Productions real quick. Okay, let's look at that one, and we'll look at Dr. Taryn Lupo's channel. Hey, Dr. Taryn Lupo, love you, buddy. Going here. Okay, here's RTN. Let's go ahead and sub that one. Okay, RTN. There you go. There's RTN's channel. And let's find Dr. Lupo. Wow, he's got 56K subs. Let's get him up to 60, you guys. Come on. Anyone else need shout outs? Hey, Kiri, what's going on? Let's see. Hold on. Okay, we'll go to that channel, Kiri. All right, Kiri, I'm gonna sub you. Okay. There you go. Let's see here. RTN. Okay, anyone else? Anyone else would like a shout out? Oh, hey, Char K. You need some subs? We'll try to get you some subs too. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Let me get Teresa. Right. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hey, Teresa. Hey,
I heard you needed me.
Okay, hey, we're
Hey.
Hey, we're live with everyone.
Well, I just got home. I'm sorry. I barely just walked in the door. What's going on? We have a live show tonight. Hi, everybody.
It's crazy. It's
What's going on? Get me up to speed. I just got home. I don't know what's going on.
Well, to get you, it's funny you said get you up to speed because we're doing Sub Boost tonight. Wednesday nights are Sub Boost night. I was inspired by Tom's daughter. Hey, Raleigh, what's up, man? Let's see. Okay, Raleigh says if you get me to 10 subs, I will make videos. See, I'm actually on two screens here. I'm on a browser screen and I'm on where I can share it with everybody. So here, we'll go to that channel. There's Raleigh's channel, you guys. Raleigh has 25 subs. There you go, 26. Okay. There you go, Raleigh. Raleigh, you got to get on the ball, brother. He's got 26 subs now. Let's get him up to at least 2,000, okay? Come on, guys. Do it.
So it's a sub night?
Yeah, let me get Raleigh's YouTube on here. Oh, he smiled. Yeah, it's a sub night.
Can you send me the link for your so I can see who's in the chat room? Can you send me the link for the chat so I can see because I don't have it.
Okay, hold on.
This way I can keep an eye out for any, you know what?
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can get it.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, trolls.
Yeah, I didn't want to say the word. It might attract them.
Gotcha. Hold on.
Some good news later on after the show.
Okay.
I found out something I wasn't supposed to find out, but it was actually good news that I found out. That's all I can say.
Okay, let's see if that.
It was like, oops.
Hey,
somebody slipped. Put it that way.
Hey, Teresa, try that link. See if it works. Okay,
right,
yeah, there it is. There it is. Yeah, it takes it right to the chat. Awesome, amazing. All right.
Let me do it now. Hold on.
Okay, all right, we're back in.
How many thumbs up did you get for the Christmas tree video?
Guys, what do you think about those upside down Christmas trees?
Oh my God, that's crazy. All right, let me get in here real quick.
Hey, Char K, let's look at your channel real quick. Hold on, I'm curious.
I'm getting in here.
Whoops. Oh crap.
Everybody who I was, or do you think they know?
Oh, they know. Hey guys, this is Teresa. She's my co-host on Friday nights. She's also my top residue hunter. You guys are all welcome to.
Thank you guys. Hi everyone.
Gosh, hold on. It keeps opening up.
So
this
I am
one.
late. I'm in a little 3 hours behind Brian, so I just barely got out of work and made it home, and I was like, "What's going on?"
It's
cool.
Sorry,
I'm joining y'all late.
It's cool.
It's 5:18 here on the West Coast.
Okay, I'm trying to open up. Okay, in this screen. There we go. Okay, I think I got it now. I'm managing 3 screens. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I only have 2 screens. I don't know how you do 3.
Let's see. Go to that channel. Okay, here is Charkay's channel. Here you go, Charkay. I'll get you sub, okay?
Hello, Charkay.
I don't know, but they have 18 subs now. I'm gonna watch for some videos, you guys. Now's the time. Now, see, I didn't want to monetize at first, you guys. I was kind of like leaning on the fence about it. I didn't want to do it, okay?
Oh, Raleigh wants to come in to chat, Brian. Raleigh?
Yeah, Raleigh, you want to join in on the chat?
You can get him in. Tell him how to get in.
Okay, Raleigh, shoot me an email and I'll shoot you a link right back. Actually, I'll just email you the link. That's cool. Give me 1 sec.
Who else has been here? Oh, this is so cute. I can see all the things coming up.
Give me 1 sec, Raleigh. I'll get you in here, okay?
Why does everybody have wrenches? Did you get a wrench to everybody?
Not everybody. They have everyone who participates on the channel and is out there trying to help us. I try to give them recognition, okay?
How many watchers we got tonight? I can't tell. How many people are watching
viewers?
right now?
I'm not really sure. Hold on, let me see.
Josie's in the house.
Josie, is it Jose?
Jose, yeah, Josee. And then somebody by the name of I'm just gonna mess that name up. Josie.
When you say Josie, I'm thinking. Oh.
Is it Charkay or Sharkay?
Charkay.
Charkay.
Compose. 1 sec.
Now this says okay.
Tell him check his email.
Pearl Stone says I'm here. LOL. Turning in before bed.
Okay. Who else wants to join the chat? Let me know. Okay. Like, yeah. If you want to join in, you want to get yourself. Hey, Jose. Josie, what's up?
Josie like Renee. Says it's short for Josephine.
Josephine.
French. Oh, I'm half French. Brian.
Oh, wow.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, Preliminal's here. He said he'll join. Come on in, Preliminal. Send him Preliminal a link, Brian.
I'll send him an email. Hold on.
All right. Preliminal, he's going to send you a link. That's cool. He said he's not sure how to join. You want to tell him how to join?
Yeah,
Brian?
You just need Google Chrome, and if you're using a computer, it's a lot easier. If you're using your phone, you might have to use a headset.
You said okay. Thanks, Preliminal.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
I've seen him everywhere. Preliminal. He's been on a lot of.
Yeah, he's on a lot of channels. I didn't want to. I didn't want.
He's a popular man. Is that a man or a woman? My bad.
It's a guy.
Preliminal. Are you a guy or a girl?
He's a guy.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah. His name's Patrick.
How do you know
come on.
He's a guy?
Come on, Patrick. All right. So I guess while we're waiting on some people to join up, we'll listen to some music. You guys have any requests tonight? Any music requests?
Barry Manilow.
It's got to be clean. It's got to be clean music. No like F
Christmas
this or
music.
S that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, will you play my favorite song?
Oh, hey,
for me?
Charkay.
You play my favorite song?
Yeah, preliminary. You just have to click the link. You should be able to get right in, buddy.
You said trying. I want to hear the song called Last Christmas.
Last Christmas I Gave You My Heart. That one?
Yes, I love that song. It's my happy song.
Okay.
I love that song. It's by George Michael, or is it George Michaels? There we go with the Mandela.
Okay.
Is it George Michael or George Michaels?
Last Christmas I Gave You My Heart. Okay. You know what to do with trolls, guys. Is everybody awake out there tonight? and alive. Which one? Which one? What's his name?
P-A-V-I-L-L-E.
Yes, it is.
Testing.
Hey, what's going on?
Thank you.
Got it.
Only 300 seconds.
There you go. Get out the troll spray, guys. And by the way, after this, I'm watching Trolls. Trolls.
I've never seen it. Excellent movie.
Well, they have Trolls Holiday. I haven't seen that yet. Trolls Holiday's out now. No, it's a new episode. It's like a Christmas special. All right, Sharkay, you got the stick now.
Thank you for playing my song.
Oh, you're welcome. All right, so who we got in the chat? Help me out. Who's here with me in Hangouts?
Here.
Today.
Who's here in the Hangouts?
Kiri Stones, S-O-N-E-S. We've got a Rally. A Gazoo.
Oh, hey.
G-I-Z-O.
Hey, what's up, Preliminal?
You there?
Yeah, Preliminal's here.
I can't hear him.
I'm here.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Hey, how you doing, Preliminal?
Man, you're
Hi there.
always
I'm new at this.
you're always on all these channels. What's going on?
Welcome.
Is this your first time doing Hangouts?
It's a second.
Oh, awesome. So tell us how long have you had the effect?
Since March of 2016.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Before me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
Guys, this is Preliminal. Let me go ahead and pull up his channel. Guys, sub him if you haven't already.
Oh, awesome.
He
I don't know if I've
actually,
seen any of his videos or not. I'll have to check them out.
we're up to 906. Let's get him up to above 2,000, okay?
Oh, thank you. My channel is mainly abstract music.
Awesome. So have you noticed a lot of changes with the music effects?
What I've experienced yet.
What are have you found any songs that maybe people haven't found yet that are changed?
Yes, the first side of Pink Floyd's Uma Guma album has changed. The music has changed.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was it
Earlier,
what is it
before
now?
they were popular, Uma Guma was about 1971. Other than that, the Mamas and Papas song that everybody else has already seen the change of lyrics.
Pray. Began to pray.
Right.
Yep. That one drove me crazy.
Yeah, now it's pretend to pray. Why would you sing about that? And that would have
sense. How do you pretend to pray?
and that would have outraged so many people back then, wouldn't it?
Definitely.
What do you think about the please?
Take me out to the ball game. Oh, Kiri.
Hello.
Kiri wants us to take out to the ball game. Okay. Take me out to the ball game is a change too, isn't it?
You did?
Yeah, it was take me out to the crowd, and now it's with the crowd or something like that.
What?
Yeah, the original song plus that's what it is now. And then Teresa brought up these Christmas trees to me. I know it's not really music, but that
freaked me out.
That baffles me.
My non-Mandela friend at work says, "Oh, it's just a trend." I'm like, no, it's not a trend. To me, it's sacred. What's the word? Fine, sacrilegious.
Sacrilegious, yeah.
Yes. Pretty soon they'll be hanging up crosses upside down and calling it normal. You know?
Oh, hey, what's up, Michelle?
Yeah.
Is it Michelle? Is it Michelle or Mikkel? How do you pronounce that?
Michelle?
Cracker Jack. Kiri, someone says Cracker Jack instead of Cracker Jacks. What is it? Cracker Jack or Crackle Jacks?
Cracker Jacks for me. What about you guys? What do you think?
Cracker Jack. Cracker Jack to me. I first noticed changes when I got out of the hospital in late February of 2016. And some of the first changes I saw were geographic. And
wow.
But yeah, I remember it as Cracker Jack. So I'm not familiar with Cracker Jacks. Doesn't sound right to me.
Everybody's different on that one. Ask him about the gun thing, Brian.
Oh my goodness, look, guys!
Yeah, ask him about that one. Ask if he remembers.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks.
Yeah, Jacks.
Yeah, that one I can't be certain. Like, I think it might have been Jack. I'm really not sure on that one. That one's kind of like, ugh, you know. But what were you saying, Preliminal? I'm sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh.
Oh, okay, Michael, what's up?
Yeah, I think Michael, his name was Jack, and so it was like Cracker Jack was the character on the box with the small dog.
Well, is he a Mandela? Has anyone looked at the character Cracker Jack to see if he is a Mandela?
The dog?
No, I mean, like, wasn't he like touching?
He had a sailor hat.
Yeah, he was wearing a sailor hat, but wasn't he like touching it? Hand up to it.
Touching what?
Yeah, there it is.
What is he touching?
He's saluting. He's looks like a British salute with the open hand.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I remember that.
Okay.
Sure.
Anything weird with those C's? I can't tell. Do those C's look weird?
They didn't change the logo, did they?
I just remember the box, the old box version.
Well, like you would sometimes you wouldn't even you would tell your mom and dad to buy the stuff and probably not even eat the popcorn that came with it. You just get it for the prize, wouldn't you?
No. There it is, the old box.
Oh yeah, the box. Yeah.
Some of those are worth a lot of money now. The collector's items. Mm-hmm.
So, Kiri says, "I swear it had an S." Oh my goodness.
What if I can find residue for you for that?
Since you know about the Mandela longer than a lot of us here, Preliminal.
Sure.
What kinds of theories have you come across? I mean, are you on board with CERN being it, or are you more like artificial intelligence, something like that, causing it? What do you think it is, or do you think we're doing?
I have a few theories. I'm keeping open to possibilities, but I think it might be a simulation or something to do with the black hole that because for us to have moved to a whole different part of the galaxy, I think would require something like a black hole or maybe an alien, maybe abducted into a counter Earth or a simulated Earth. It all seems interrelated. I'm really not sure. We might have died as a possibility because I was in the hospital right before I started noticing all the changes. I think, and CERN in September of 2015 had turned up their experiment to level 11. And that was during the red moon of 2015, right at that same time, late September. Do you remember that? And that seems to be when the changes began, right after then.
Oh, you mean where they really started hitting hard this past September?
Of 2015.
2015.
Hey, Brian.
Okay.
Brian, did I make it?
I didn't notice anything until like,
Yeah.
I mean, who would think that like Berenstein Bears would change? Like, I swear it was Berenstein.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing Berenstain, and but it's almost like
Hey,
it was in the
Brian.
early 2000s. Yeah, hey, who we got here?
Brian. Hey, Brian. This is me,
Hello.
Raleigh. I finally found my way.
Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, Raleigh. What's
Hi,
going on,
Raleigh.
man?
Hey, Raleigh.
Glad you could join us.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get
hear you.
yeah, let me get set up here, and you just let me know when I can just let me know when I can speak, okay?
Yeah, you can talk anytime. I have something that I kind of wanted to bring up to you guys. Anyone in the medical field or anyone has studied anatomy, please stand up. Anyone medical? Because I went to the dentist earlier today, and I seen something that bewildered me. The jawbone. It seemed like it's changed now.
Oh.
Hang on, let's get a picture of it. It's also called is it the what's it called? The human jaw. We'll just look up human jaw. This seemed like it changed for me. You see, this is a computer model. Even the computer model seemed like it had shifted. See, this area right here was more flat, and now it's got a ridge right here.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember that. Do you?
I've never seen that.
On the jawbone.
It looks pointier.
It's a recessed area right here on the jaw. I've never seen this before. Right here.
It does look different.
To me it was like more flat, and like Teresa, remember way back when you said you were feeling like the roots of your teeth in your jaw that you never remember?
No, the front too. Like when you the front underneath your lips, you can actually feel them now.
Yeah, is it the mandible? Yeah, I had a feeling it was called the mandible. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, this part right here seems like it may have changed. What do you guys remember? Because that's kind of a big one for me. And the holes, let's not forget about these holes.
Hey, Brian.
What they're actually for? Yeah.
Yeah, hey, Brian.
Hey, Raleigh, go ahead.
Oh, I would like to share about the anatomy change. Could I share just a moment on the anatomy changes?
Yeah, sure. You wanna share your screen or
share
your thoughts?
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. Well, what happened was about 3 years ago, I was in a head-on car collision. Oh my God! And the VA, they CAT scanned me about 3 times. MRI CAT scans, and well, what I would share on this is I had about 5 or 6 X-rays too, because it broke my chest bones, and it moved some of my vertebrae around, and so this was about 3 years ago. So it was fresh in my mind, all of the skeletal, But what I would like to share on the anatomy changes is that when I was being X-rayed for my chest and back from that head-on car collision, was the X-ray tech. And the changes with the anatomy, in what I feel is they began in 2015, 2015 and 16. Well, anyway, when he was X-raying me, the X-ray tech said, "You've got long lungs." And you know how the lungs have shortened in the anatomy?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. And so that's fresh in my mind. I mean, it was only like, well, I'm going to say about 2.5 years ago.
Amazing.
I had that series of X-rays. Yes. And that X-ray tech said, "We're going to have to take 2 films because it appears that your lungs are way too big." Do you understand what I'm saying? And then now I'll bet you if I was X-rayed again that my anatomy has changed, since that 2 years ago when I was thoroughly examined because of that head-on car collision. Isn't that something? Isn't that just something?
Wow.
I just can't believe these anatomy changes. That's personal.
Yeah,
You're talking personal.
So
there's
maybe
a personal thing. Go ahead, Preliminal. Sorry. Go ahead.
So maybe those who shifted still have their original organs.
Well, this was about 2.5 years ago, and what I believe is the changes began in 2015-16 with the anatomy changes.
Yeah, that would make sense because I went in and maybe it was the changes that actually put me in the hospital because it had to do with the stomach, which changed a lot.
Yeah.
So that's really interesting about the lungs.
Yes, sir. And I haven't felt well either, and I've had perfect health. I'm in my 50s, and I've had perfect physical health all my life. Perfect. I mean, I've never been sick with like a cold once in a while. And, you know, I've been pretty ill this last 2 years, and I think it's because of these physical changes. I really do.
Yep. Yep.
Well, I was talking to the dentist earlier, and I asked him about these holes in the jaw. And you know what he told me?
What?
He told me that they're there. There's little nerves that run through the jawbone, and the nerve is so that you feel. It's so your lips have a feeling. The bottom lip gets its feeling from this nerve that comes up through this hole, and then the hole in the cheek is for your top lip. So your top lip has feelings as well. So that's weird. But many people don't remember these holes. I don't.
You know, all these changes are very unsettling. I mean, just really disturbing. And then, but I'll tell you, when it's your body, you know what I mean? That really bothers me. You know, it's like, wait a minute, are you telling me that I've got holes in my chin and my, you know what I mean? And it's just like, man, I didn't ask for this kind of, you know, body piercing. Good grief. It's not funny.
I'm trying to remember too, because I know the body changes are crazy. Like I remember doing a video, I think it was back in February, where there's this new chin. The dentist calls it a mandibular button. It's a button on the front of the jaw. He told me about it. He said many people don't know about this, so it's like he researched it, like, and had the answer ready for me when I asked. You know.
I thought that too. Hey, Brian, I got another funny story.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is pretty good. So I was in just to be honest with you, you know, I was in an addiction recovery room. And I have a few biker friends, you know, and these guys are tough guys. These biker dudes that I was friends with, you know, just last year. And so I just found the Mandela Effect, the anatomy changes started. And so I was talking to my friend and I said, yeah, I said, the liver, you know, right here, right above your belt. He's like, yeah, boy, I have cirrhosis of the liver, he says. And I said, well, the liver's moved. It's called Mandela Effect. And he goes, Raleigh, you're so full of crap. And I said, no. And so we looked up the anatomy. And this is a tough biker dude. I mean, this dude was freaking tough. And we looked over these, you know, looked online, you know, these medical journals and stuff. And I said, see, the liver's as big as a football up by your chest, up on your chest now. And he looked at me and he didn't say a word, Brian, and he stood up quietly and just walked out of the room and left the building. It just shook him up so bad. It was like, no, Raleigh, the liver's down low by your belt line. This guy was tough. And he just looked at me, looked around the room, and it just shocked him so bad. He just stood up and left the building.
Wow.
Wow.
Seriously.
That was him waking up.
God.
Well, how many
When you
of you?
first wake up, it's a huge shock Two system.
Wow.
I remember. Oh yeah, big shock.
Or how about when you go to the doctor and they still check your heartbeat on your left pectoral muscle?
I haven't had that happen yet.
Like it's they always check you. I went to the VA and that's where the guy checked me. The doctor checked me right there by the left pectoral. And you know, if he was a doctor and knew the new reality, he would check you dead center.
Interesting.
Right?
Oh, so he was looking for it there.
Right, he was looking for it in its old spot. So I kind of mentioned the Mandela to him a little bit, but I didn't want him to think I was nuts. You know what I'm saying?
What did he do then?
Well, I told him I asked him about the kidneys, you know, and he said some people are different. You know, some people's kidneys are higher, some people are lower. That's what he told me. Yeah.
Wow.
So that was the excuse, the logical explanation.
Yeah.
Hey, Unimundi. Hey, we have another shout out here, okay? Unimundi. Let's get him some subs. Okay. Unimundi, I can't tell how many subs you have. It doesn't show it, but guys, sub this channel, will you? Okay. So,
why does Cracker Jack look different?
Hey, Brian.
yeah.
I've got a girlfriend, and her name's Tammy, and she sees the effects, you know, pretty good, and but she's not interested at all. She just doesn't think it's a big deal at all. So I talk to her about the effects, you know, pretty often. But anyway, I tease her, and I call her Tammy Twin 2 from Earth 2.0. because she just doesn't see it. I call her Tammy Twin because she's got pretty much the same personality, you know. I mean, but it's really true that some of these people. I got a better one. I was like trading movies with a young guy, and we're trading movies, you know. And I said, well, I got this movie. I'll just give you this one, and you know, he gives me a movie. I said, yeah. I said, have you ever heard of Mandela Effect? You know, it's changing movies and stuff. And Brian, this young man, I couldn't believe it. You know how we talk about when we share the Mandela Effect with others? And right before my eyes, he changed personalities. He kind of did a download, upload, or whatever. And he just changed right in front of me. It was like he was a different person. I am not kidding you. And he just changed right in front of me. And, you know, I did that with the nurses and doctors too. I said, hey, you know, where's the liver location and the holes in the skull and stuff like that. And then they all agree with the new effect. I mean, the old Earth, you know. And then right in front of me, they'll just say, oh, I must have misremembered. Oh, yes, there are holes in the chin. Yes, your liver's as big as a football up in your chest. And anyway, that is very strange to watch people change right in front of you, you know.
But that happened with my dad. I was showing him the JFK, and he remembered 4 people in the car. But before I showed him the footage of the new version, I was trying to explain to him that I was noticing all these changes. This was way back, you know. This was early on, mid 2016. And when he saw, you know, I had the computer on and I showed him the footage. And at first, you know, he was surprised. He was like, what? And then suddenly kind of a blankness came over him, like indifferent, like suddenly he wasn't interested in it and didn't want to see any more of it. He had no question about it, which was really strange because his first reaction was
I didn't fix my hair, Brian.
You know, like, and he just figured he remembered it wrong. But now it's like I can't even bring it up. Like they don't It's the same with the rest of my family. None of them want to hear about it.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're describing is exactly what's happened to me. And Brian, I didn't fix my hair. I didn't know I was going to be on
Oh, you
film.
good, man. My hair, right? I think it's from that static. Get static in the wintertime. I had a hat on.
You know, with that JFK car, Brian, what I've done all my life, I've had a few hobbies. I love the study of God, though. That's really number one in my world. You know, the study of Scripture and stuff. But I had a couple of hobbies, and that was collecting ex-wives and hot rods. And so, anyway, I'll tell you what. You know, I built cars. I built race cars, Brian. I did Camaros. I built Camaros, and I've had fast cars all my life, and I just know cars very well. And you know, that JFK limo, I would have, you know, there's no way. I never saw that big chrome roll bar on that thing. Nope. It was never a stretch limo. It was never a stretch limousine.
Well, why are there so many, like, it has to be a Mandela because like virtually everybody remembers 4 people.
Yes.
And then what's interesting is Life magazine lost the original video.
What?
Yeah. Life magazine, the same one that they show you that there's 4 people in their car in the picture.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can bring that up for you guys.
You know, that is the strangest thing. That is the strangest thing how there's always information that backs up the new reality. You know what I mean? And that is the strangest thing. There's always like, yeah. And what was I going to tell you about something that was along those lines last night, or what was it, the day before yesterday? Brian, my mother, at one time, just, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, my mother was the best artist in all of the Northwest United States. Her paintings sold for thousands of dollars. And so I got into artwork and stuff, and I studied 15th century art, and I airbrush paint. Okay, so, and then one of my favorite subjects or topics are, you know, pre-Raphaelite art, 15th century art. And I studied that Last Supper, Da Vinci, and I know all of the Trieste. I know all of the Da Vinci. I've studied his things, right? The Last Supper especially. And Brian, I saw every city in Italy except Milan, and that's where the Last Supper is. And I went to the museums and I saw all of the artworks, Michelangelo's and all of it. And then, so anyway, that Last Supper never had a hand that was disembodied holding a knife and a dagger. I've never seen that in the Last Supper, ever. And today I went through studies about this hand that's disembodied, you know, and there's all kinds of information how that was put in there, and it was like some kind of mistake or a joke by Da Vinci. And Brian, in my 1,000 hours of studies of Da Vinci, I have never heard of that. And so now here's all this backup information about this mysterious hand in the Last Supper artwork, you know? It just appeared. It just appeared. And I don't remember a chalice or a goblet in that Last Supper painting either. And that's just about enough out of me. I'll sit and listen, but if I hear something that I could add, I'll come on back in the room and
Sure. Yeah, definitely. It's good. It's always good to have you, Raleigh. I mean, you're full of knowledge.
I mean, Brian, sir, I really should make videos. You know, I think the car bots would really like my material. You know, there's a called a Studebaker Avante. It's 1963, and they made 1 year. They made those cars, and I've been to hundreds of car shows. I'd go to Hot August Nights all the time and enter my Camaro. I would go to all these car shows. I know cars very well. There, you know, Studebaker, 1963 Avante. It looks like a car out of the future, and the builder was really an amazing man. But anyway, that Avante body design is different now. And then they say that it was made up through the 1970s. And there is no way they made that car 1 year in 1963. And well, 1963, 1964, it was kind of a concept car. And now they say it's made up in, you know, this reality. It's made up through the late or mid 70s. It's made up through the 1974. My goodness, Brian. This is a brand new car to me, and I studied that Avante, and it was made 1 year, not up through the 1974. No, and there's no such thing as a Corvette. I came that close to buying I don't know how many Corvettes, and you know what? There has never been a station wagon Corvette. Are you kidding me?
Right.
Oh wow, yeah, maybe it was like a car that never made it out. I mean, it would seem like
no, it wasn't a concept car. No. Now the history of this thing is they made them. Oh my God, I couldn't believe that.
I wonder if they had a Firebird station wagon. I wouldn't be surprised if they had one.
Yeah, they got Ferrari station wagons
God.
now. Never heard of a Ferrari station wagon. Yeah, see, you're showing that Avante. You showed that Avante. You know what? You know, that's kind of like along the lines of what we're experiencing is we're talking, you know, timelines and stuff. Well, you know what? That Avante looks like it's from out of the future still. It was built in 1963, and it looks like, and it was in a future movie. It escapes me right now. They had that car in a movie of the future. You know, and I can't quite remember what movie that was, but anyway, that Avante, I would, you know, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I would swear on a stack of Bibles that car was made 1, maybe 2 years, but not 6, 7 years straight. No way.
The Avante Studebaker?
Yes. And now it's built from 63 up through 74. There is no way that car was built up into the 70s in my timeline.
Oh, wow.
It was just absolutely amazing. It just, and then the front end, you see the front end? You see that bumper? That's not right. That bumper's different. That front end is different. It wasn't like that. It was straight. Yes, that bumper was not curved like that. I am positive. I've seen those cars in the car shows I've gone to.
All right.
Yes. And the hood was not curved. The hood did not have a bow. The hood is flat on those cars.
Well, what do you guys make?
I swear on a stack of Bibles.
I believe you. The Chevy logo is bent. When did that happen?
You know, I can't be positive about that, and anything I'm not positive about, I'd rather not comment. But that Ford, the Ford logo. Oh, I would add this too, and then I will shut up. That Ford F. So, you know, I'm a veteran. You know, we go to Brian. You and I go to the veterans. You know, it was a Veterans Day thing. We had I live in a metropolitan 300,000 here, and anyway, so we had a big Veterans Day thing, and anyway, it's called the MPG Jeep, And it's the 1941, 42, 43 Marine Jeep, right?
I'm freaking out here, you guys.
No.
I'm freaking out.
And anyway, so look at that logo. Look at that.
No,
That's the original. Yeah.
No, listen to me. Ford's Garage used to be the only place we could turn to for residue. Somebody sent me a picture of it. Okay. The Ford's Garage logo just changed recently. This was like, I remember using this.
Hold on.
Their logo up on the side of the building matched the.
Wow.
Wait, it wasn't like this.
No, look at it. Look at it. And the F. It's so confusing. I don't remember it being broken. Look how it's broken right there.
Look at the burger.
Right. Did we shift again?
You know, that logo copied his signature. The logo was identical to his signature.
Right. Ford's signature is the logo for the car. That's right. That's why they named it after that. The Ford car.
Now that's a hard one to find. That is hard to find, the original logo. And let me finish. That Jeep we saw at that veteran show, the Willys Ford Jeeps, 1941, 2, 3, 4. They were used up through Vietnam, and they were nicknamed by the veterans called the Effin' Jeep. And the reason they called it the F Jeep was because all the bolts have the stamp of the original signature F. So on these Jeeps, if you look up parts for MPG Marine Jeep 1941 Jeep Willys, Ford Willys Jeep, Brian, it's got the original F logo. Ford. On every bolt. They stamped the F on every bolt.
Right. What am I looking
at? And it's up.
I have it up now. Tell me what to look up.
Okay, MPG Willys Ford Jeep parts. (1943) Jeep parts, Marine Jeep parts. And then on the every bolt on those has a stamp, and it's the original Ford logo F.
Oh.
Well, that's about enough out of me. I'll listen a while. Thanks, Brian.
All right, man. Hey, I'm still trying to find what you were saying. Are you able to see the screen?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, you said M.
That's the one. Yes. Now, if you look up parts, okay, keep going. Keep going. Oh, I can't see it now. Okay, right there. You'll see if you just do parts. If you do parts.
Okay.
Look up parts for that Jeep, and then you'll see the original F.
It's going to be on one of the bolts, you say?
They're on every bolt is stamped with the original F. Every bolt. And then all the parts. Now, it was even on the tires, the logo, but here's one last thing, and I'm going to throw this in. Hopefully it won't confuse anybody. I saw 3 different logos. I saw a logo that I've never seen before of the Ford logo. So I saw all 3 logos on our Jeep we have here. And I'll just tell you, I'm in Idaho here.
I'd like to see the original signature.
Yep, it's on the Jeep parts.
I mean, his in his handwriting.
Yes, it's on the Jeep parts. Hey Brian, I'm kind of like taking over the meeting here, so I'm going to get going. Okay.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah.
It's Henry Ford's original signature.
Yes, it's on the Jeep parts. It's on all the parts. Can you hear me? Who was that asked me about it?
Yeah. I was trying to find it.
Yeah. If you just look up water pump for, I think it's MPG is the letters, but it's the Marine Jeep used in World War II, and it was used up through Vietnam. Vets used that Jeep also, and the parts have the original F logo. They just do on the bolts. And if you looked up the water pump or something. But anyway, I'm going to get going, and I'm just going to go back into the chat room. Thank you so much for having these meetings, Brian.
Yeah, no problem. It was good having you, Raleigh, and look
Thanks,
forward to
Raleigh.
you making videos. You should do a video on this one.
Sir, I'm going to start up videos. I'll say, I keep my promises. I'll start up videos before the end of the year. Thank you, sir.
If only I could find a picture of the bolt. If you find one, can you send it to me? Like,
Yes, I
as soon
will,
as you get
Brian.
it.
I'll do it, Brian.
And let me know when you send it. I'll share it with everyone here. But yeah, I'd love for you to do a video on that, for real. Thanks, Raleigh. So preliminary, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm looking up his signature on paper, like his handwritten.
If anyone else can find it, please. I want to see the Willie's F here too. Yeah, that's what Dale's saying. Teresa, you there? Teresa? And we may be about out of time, guys. Getting close to it. So any last mentions here? Anyone want some shout outs?
No, that's okay. Thanks for having me on. I'm gonna step out also.
Yeah, thanks, Preliminal. Appreciate you coming up. We'll see you hopefully soon again, okay? Okay. So hold on. Any last shout outs we'll do if anyone else is here? Yeah, thanks Mooney. Mr. Sir Kenny, yeah, we'll do you a shout out too, okay, brother? Let's get Mr. Sir Kenny up to 2,000 subs. Come on, guys. At least. There you go. Oh, whoa. Hold the phone here. We got Party Puppy. Party Puppy's in the house. And we have Digital Scribe. All right, so let's do shout outs for these two guys here. Here's Digital Scribe. Come on, let's get him some subs, guys. Don't worry about no content. I'm sure you'll fill in the spaces and the gaps, Mr. Sir Kenny. There you go. Let's see. One last song to smooth the mood here. Let's see. Here you go. I want to thank all of you for coming here tonight. Do this every Wednesday, okay? Get all your friends here. We'll get all these subs going, okay? Anyone else need subs?
Fireflies lit up the walls as I fell asleep. everything is never as it seems. I get 1,000 hugs from 10,000 lightning bugs as they tried to teach me how to dance. Foxtrot above my head, a sock hop beneath my bed, a disco ball that's just hanging by a thread. I like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems when I'm asleep. Just a crack, please take me away from you, 'cause I feel like such
All right, well, have a good night, you guys. And God bless. We'll see you next time on this journey on the Mandela Effect.
tonight. Hey, 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 hey.
Hi, guys.